Hi, I have decided to make in career mode because I am not getting any views. Let's reach 50 subs today, we only need 4 more. My goal is to get 50 views. Enjoy the vid. As you saw, I have entered Haas F1 team. I wanted to do a career a little bit different from the other YouTubers. Instead of playing my team, I chose to play driver career. My first lap was okay, but I needed to go out again. Later in the lap I realized that I was not going to make another push lap, so I went in.
Let's have you in at the end of this lap, please.
This was my second try and it went pretty well. I was happy with my result. But I was not sure that I was going to make it, so another try wouldn't be a bad idea. I decided that I should do an onboard lap, so here it is. Enjoy! I finished P12 as you saw. But Magnussen finished P18, which was surprising. He probably didn't have another go. My first lap in Q2 was not good. It put me just ahead of the Williams. Now was the perfect time to go out for another set. I didn't want to waste too many sets in case I needed some for the race. This lap was crucial because I don't think that I will be able to make it into Q3. I didn't want to bore you guys out with another on board, so I just skipped. I was satisfied with P11. At the end I was sitting in P14, which was pretty reasonable. Let's hope it will help me in the race.
Months of rumour and speculation all come to an end today as we return to racing for the opening event of what promises to be an enthralling season. Welcome along then to round one of this year's Formula One World Championship. We'll be racing around 3.36 miles of the magnificent Bahrain International Circuit today. Keep an eye out for drivers locking the front left down into the tricky braking zone of turn 10. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. World champion Max Verstappen starts from pole position, and it's Charles Leclerc in P2. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Sainz, Perez, George Russell and Hamilton, Fernando Alonso, Bottas, Ocon and Yuki Tsunoda, Norris, Ricciardo, Pierre Gasly, King, Albon, Stroll, Guan Yu Zhou and Kevin Magnussen, Vettel and Nicholas Latifi.
Don't let me down.
I was looking for a new strategy, but medium hard was the best one I found.
Okay, how was that pull away? We'll have a bit more grip than that on the start, but we need to warm the tyres properly now.
I almost invalidated my start here. Watch this. Maybe it was just me, but that does not matter. Let's hope for a good start. Got a pretty average start, so I had to dive bomb to get more positions. Currently sitting in P12, aim 2 positions. Had to go on a cheeky dive at Yuki. Ricciardo was no match for me either. He made a mistake and went wide, in case you didn't see. At lap 5 Yuki was finally going for a move. He had the inside line, but I got the better exit and I had DRS for the next straight. This was pretty much the same scenario.
Gap to your teammate behind is 5 seconds.
I had to go for the kamikaze move to stay in front.
Okay, be careful. We think you're going to start losing some tyre grip anytime now.
I made a mistake here, so it was pretty much a drag race until the next corner. Luckily he didn't get me. But I made another huge mistake. Now Joe was behind me, so I had to fight even harder since the Alpha had a quicker car. Another mistake almost made me lose my position, but I got it back and even got DRS. Now Norris was the next person to try to overtake me.
Come on, you can win that place back.
He actually succeeded.
Okay.
It was time for a pit stop, so I didn't attack him.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 2.9 seconds.
Good stop.
Job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one.
Oh yeah, an out lap on hards is an absolute nightmare, so here is an onboard lap of me driving it.
Okay, Kevin's in for his stop now. The pits.
So I got Joe, but Magnussen's engine decided to explode mid-race. I was so surprised, but I had to keep going. Yuki just re-entered in front of me, so you know I had to get him. Several laps later I dive-bombed him yet again and got the move stick.
Good job, nice overtake.
He tried to get me back, but he couldn't. Tried again, but failed. This one was my favorite. Yuki was about to overtake me, so I braked early to get the DRS.
Okay, gap to the car ahead is 10 with 5 seconds.
Joe was trying to overtake me once again, so I had to defend. I went wide, so Joe got the inside. We went side to side the whole straight.
Keep on it, you might make a mistake. The car behind is gaining.
I don't even need to tell you what is going to happen next. Joe got another chance, but he didn't make it. He wasn't giving up. Pretty happy with the race.
Pick up rubber and bring it home.
Red Bull put up an outstanding fight for the front position today, and it's great to see it paid off for them. They do so much for the sport that you can't help but be delighted by today's race win. So let's review the updated driver standings. Well, after an incredible day of racing, who was your driver of the day, Ant?
Guan Yu Zhou's my driver of the day. I was impressed by his strong performance throughout the event.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. And Red Bull take over as championship leaders. Well, that was certainly an exciting weekend of Formula One.
Hope you enjoyed
Be sure to
the
join
vid.
us for more exciting Formula One action very